Top 5 Most Beautiful and Interesting Tropical Birds. At the beginning of this video, I would like to say that many birds, including those from this video, are dying out as a species. And all this because of people. Because of cruel people who do not think about animals or birds, and despite the problem of pollution of our planet, continue to litter everything around. Therefore, I ask you to take care of all the beautiful things that surround us. Changes start with you. Okay, now enjoy watching. 1. Macaw. Macaws are a group of New World parrots that are long-tailed and often colorful. They are popular in aviculture or as companion parrots, although there are conservation concerns about several species in the wild. Of the many different Psittacidae, true parrots, genera, 6 are classified as macaws: Era, Anodorhynchus, Cyanopsida, Premolius, Orthopsittaca, and Diopsittaca. Previously, the members of the genus Premolius were placed in Propyriura, but the former is correct in accordance with ICZN rules. In addition, the related macaw-like thick-billed parrot is sometimes referred to as a macaw, although it is not phylogenetically considered to be a macaw species. Macaws are native to Central America and North America, only Mexico, South America, and formerly the Caribbean. Most species are associated with forests, but others prefer woodland or savanna-like habitats. 2. Toucan. Toucans are members of the neotropical near-passerine bird family Ramphastidae. The Ramphastidae are most closely related to the American barbets. They are brightly marked and have large, often colorful bills. The family includes 5 genera and over 40 different species. Toucans are arboreal and typically lay 2 to 4 white eggs in their nests. They make their nests in tree hollows and holes excavated by other animals such as woodpeckers. The toucan bill has very limited use as an excavation tool. When the eggs hatch, the young emerge completely naked, without any down. Toucans are resident breeders and do not migrate. Toucans are usually found in pairs or small flocks. They sometimes fence with their bills and wrestle, which scientists hypothesize they do to establish dominance hierarchies. In Africa and Asia, hornbills occupy the toucan's ecological niche, an example of convergent evolution. Three. Philippine cockatoo. The red-vented cockatoo, also known as the Philippine cockatoo and locally Katala, abuque, agay or kalingay, is a species of cockatoo. It is endemic to the Philippines, though pressured by various environmental degradation and illegal pet trades. The population of the Philippine cockatoo is somehow growing owing to Katala organization. It is roughly the size and shape of the Tanimbar corella, but is easily distinguished by the red feathers around the vent. It is threatened by habitat loss and the cage bird trade. The plumage is all white with red undertail covers tipped white, yellowish undertail and pale yellow underwings. It is 12 inches 30 centimeters long and has an 8.6-inch 22 centimeters wingspan. Ebert describes it as a rare large parrot of forest on Palawan and several other scattered islands. Heavily persecuted. Can roost on small islets or in mangroves and forage in more open areas, including agricultural fields. Mostly white with a pale yellowish cheek, undertail, and underwings and a red patch under the base of the tail. Note the pale bill and the bare white skin around the eye. Hidden crest is usually held flat. Unmistakable. Voice includes various nasal or rasping squawks. 4. Black cockatoo. The red-tailed black cockatoo, also known as Banksian or Banks black cockatoo, is a large black cockatoo native to Australia. Adult males have a characteristic pair of bright red panels on the tail that gives the species its name. It is more common in the drier parts of the continent. 5 subspecies are recognized, differing chiefly in beak size. Although the more northerly subspecies are widespread, the two southern subspecies, the forest red-tailed black cockatoo and the southeastern red-tailed black cockatoo, are under threat. The species is usually found in eucalyptus woodlands, or along water courses. In the more northerly parts of the country, these cockatoos are commonly seen in large flocks. They are seed eaters and cavity nesters, and as such depend on trees with fairly large diameters, generally eucalyptus. Populations in southeastern Australia are threatened by deforestation and other habitat alterations. Of the black cockatoos, the red-tailed is the most adaptable to aviculture, although black cockatoos are much rarer and much more expensive in aviculture outside Australia. Five. Flamingo. Flamingos are a type of wading bird in the family Phenacopteridae, which is the only extant family in the order Phenacopteriformes. There are 4 flamingo species distributed throughout the Americas, including the Caribbean, and 2 species native to Afro-Eurasia. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Flamingos usually stand on one leg with the other tucked beneath the body. The reason for this behavior is not fully understood. One theory is that standing on one leg allows the birds to conserve more body heat, given that they spend a significant amount of time wading in cold water. However, the behavior also takes place in warm water and is also observed in birds that do not typically stand in water. An alternative theory is that standing on one leg reduces the energy expenditure for producing muscular effort to stand and balance on one leg. A study on cadavers showed that the one-legged pose could be held without any muscle activity, while living flamingos demonstrate substantially less body sway in a one-legged posture. As well as standing in the water, flamingos may stamp their webbed feet in the mud to stir up food from the bottom. Flamingos are capable flyers, and flamingos in captivity often require wing clipping to prevent escape. A pair of African flamingos which had not yet had their wings clipped escaped from the Wichita, Kansas, zoo in 2005. One was spotted in Texas 14 years later. It had been seen previously by birders in Texas, Wisconsin and Louisiana. 34. American and Chilean flamingos in captivity. Flamingos in flight at Rio Lagartos, Yucatan, Mexico. Young flamingos hatch with grayish-red plumage, but adults range from light pink to bright red due to aqueous bacteria and beta-carotene obtained from their food supply. A well-fed, healthy flamingo is more vibrantly colored, thus a more desirable mate. A white or pale flamingo, however, is usually unhealthy or malnourished. Captive flamingos are a notable exception. They may turn a pale pink if they are not fed carotene at levels comparable to the wild. The greater flamingo is the tallest of the 6 different species of flamingos, standing at 3.9 to 4.7 feet 1.2 to 1.4 meters, with a weight up to 7 pounds 3.5 kilograms, and the shortest flamingo species, the lesser, has a height of 2.6 feet 0.8 meters, and weighs 5 pounds 2.5 kilograms. Flamingos can have a wingspan as small as 37 inches 94 centimeters to as big as 59 inches 150 centimeters. Flamingos can open their bills by raising the upper jaw as well as by dropping the lower. These are the birds that live on our planet. If you like this video, write in the comments that you want the second part. I will definitely do it. In the meantime, go to my channel and watch the previous video, about the most dangerous animals that live on our planet. Have a nice day. Bye.